Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we brought Shale to Thaig to see if this would help them uncover any more of their memories, and we've had limited success. They do remember the Thaig, which is good, but that does seem to be about all they can remember. Hopefully, the further in we get, the more memories they will have. Now then, yes, we fought so many Deep Stalkers over here. Let's see, how is the map looking? Yeah, we've explored all of this. Lovely, thank you.
Crawling with filth. Typical.
A typical indeed. But that's the deep roads for you. Hello. Come on. Take it out. There we go. You can get riposted. Sorry. You. And sweep. There we go. And alright, lads. Kick him. Oh, where did you go? No. Excuse you? There we go. Gotta love those backstabs. Excuse me, what did you have? Money?
As you say. Of course.
Anyone else? I see a chest over this way. Oh dear. Hello.
Spawn. Beware.
Sorry. Here we go. You. Oh, you're the alpha.
You want to die?
Sweet. Alistair, are you alright? You just appear to be standing there. Alistair, bud. Do you maybe want to attack?
Could not have done better. As you say.
Thanking you. Okay, and this just leads out to this way. Okay, got it.
It will be done.
Lovely. Whoa, 1 gold! Damn! That shriek was loaded. So what trickery is this? What do you mean you didn't have anything on you? How could you? Yep, and there wasn't any way up there. I know I'm being a little paranoid, but I don't want to miss anything. Oh, hello. Alright. There aren't any emissaries. There aren't. Come on, 3. Tossed. Purple. Ooh, Qwinn, why are you getting so hurt? Okay, there's a guy back there, but it's fine. Shayle is protecting you.
You will not win.
Okay, come on. Sweep. Excellent. Come on. There we go. Everyone's doing alright for health. Who's next? Qwynn's fine. You. Now, Alistair. Please help me. Oh, I didn't need the help though. These two didn't drop anything. But all of these guys did.
As you say.
Thanking you muchly. Ooh, nice. 2 gold. Always appreciated. Now then, I seem to remember there being Shriek Alphas on this bridge.
I'm uncertain what I hope to find here.
Well, hopefully you find answers. Oh, thank you for the save. Whoa, damn. What is up here? I don't trust this. Whoa! Ogre Alpha, not a Shriek Alpha. That was close-ish. Okay, death. Cost. Excuse me, no running away. Sorry. Oh dear. Oh dear, let me up. There we go. Oh! Oh no, that... I was like, did I get it right? Nah. Kick it. Qwinn. Your life warding, that's appreciated. Thank you. Flurry. Drink a potion. Riposte. Come on. Cripple. Ooh, there. Drink another potion. Kick him. Ooh, damn. Get him. Flurry. Whoa, there we go. Nice. Very nice work, Artin. I forgot to set my timer going. How long have I been doing this? 5 minutes, maybe? I'll say that was 5 minutes. There we go.
Got him.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how long this episode has been going on for. It'll be a longer one today. It's fine. Woo! Oh my god. Damn. Oh, but they increase hostility. Ugh. That's not so great. Okay. Oh, hello. Interrupt spell casting. Oof. That is nice. I'll be taking that. Thank you. And what is in this one? Lovely. Now then, Golem Monument. Does this look familiar, Shale?
What is this? This I remember. It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems. And there is my name, Shale of House Kadash. Just as Karadin said. I remember now. I remember, Shale. That was me.
You remember? That's wonderful. So what? So was it really worth it? So what now? You remember? That's wonderful.
Wonderful to remember being a soft, squishy creature of flesh. Perhaps. I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Okie doke, Shale. No worries. Codex updated. Oh, I actually have a few. Shale, what can I say? I have a heart of stone. The golems of Orzammar once made up the vanguard of the dwarven army, holding back the tides of darkspawn that flooded out of the deep roads. But the art of making them was lost, and many of them succumbed to wear and damage in battle. Shale has no memories either of the time spent fighting in the deep roads, or of coming to Honleaf. Only a few spotty and bitter recollections of its last master. Artin unearthed Shale's control rod and awakened it, adding a bitter malfunctioning golem to the menagerie of companions. 300 years earlier, she had been Shayle of House Kadash, warrior of King Valtor, and a volunteer who chose to dedicate her life for all time to the defense of Orzammar. Balin Aidukan. Time is something you may not have much left of. Third of King Endrin's children, Balin has always been considered the last and least of his family. Trian was the undisputed heir apparent from the moment of his birth, and Artin was not only the most accomplished, but also their father's clear favourite. Balin's most notable trait was his ability to stay out of trouble. He murdered Trian and framed Artin, eliminating both his rivals in one stroke. His efforts paid off. He was named King of Orzammar by the Assembly. Lord Pyrrell Harrowmont. No one is born with rights to the throne. The sitting king may recommend a successor, but the Assembly ultimately decides who will rule. House Harrowmont is one of the oldest noble houses, as old as Orzammar itself. Endrin's most trusted advisor, Harrowmont is well known for being an able administrator and the author of many compromises in the ever-warring Assembly. His opposition of Prince Balin's bid for the throne ended badly. The Assembly named the prince King of Orzammar, and Balin's first act was to call for Harrowmont's execution. Qwinn. I'm not saying I should be your first pick for a dance partner at the inaugural ball, but in the deep roads, I'm your man. Qwinn of House Condrat was once a promising member of the warrior caste. His house was not especially high-ranked, but many of its members, Qwinn included, had won notable victories in the provings, and were considered to be rising in prestige. When a Smith caste family with plenty of money but no political connections offered their daughter in marriage, his family accepted the match. And then everything changed. His wife, Branka, was named a paragon for her achievements. All of House Condrat joined her newly made noble House Branka, and vanished with her into the deep roads. As time passed and it became more and more clear that Qwinn had been abandoned, he became the butt of jokes throughout Orzammar. He took to drink, which didn't especially help. Drunk and humiliated, he challenged another warrior to a proving over an insult and killed him. The match was meant to be fought to first blood. As a punishment, he was stripped of his house and barred from bearing arms. The only fate was for a warrior than exile. The Grey Warden Artin mounted a search for Branka and found her, and the Anvil of the Void for which she led her house to their deaths. Afterwards, having apparently nothing better to do, Qwinn offered his services to the Grey Warden Artin and left Orzammar to help end the blight. Qwinn enjoys challenging his palate with alcohols of ever-increasing rarity, potency, and outright lethality. This has afforded him no benefit whatsoever. And then quest-related. The Dead Caste. Friends, we have argued long, but I would propose a different direction. It is not unprecedented that one of our number should end up in the Legion of the Dead. The memories attest to some bewildering falls from grace. Only his choice to volunteer has propelled this beyond mere scandal. The question we must ask is, does this serve us? The Legion has always seemed a last hope of redemption. If a noble joins their number, by choice no less, this can only do good things for enrollment. And we sacrifice only one foolish member, the last of a troublesome house. His reforms are better shouted at the Darkspawn than in these halls. I say, let him go. This is the writ that was passed, Dalish-ious. I hope you can live with your decision, because you're lost to it now. From Assembly Minutes regarding the Legion of the Dead, Addendum Unknown. Dearest Gilly, I know things have been difficult since the censure of our house. I had hoped to bear the cost of my actions alone, but if I had a full understanding of consequences, I wouldn't have murdered above my caste in the first place. I did not abandon you lightly, but I knew of no other way to insulate you against my shame than by joining the Legion. It is a half measure that has earned me no right to seek your comfort, but please, I beg you for one moment of foolish optimism. There is talk of a new soldier, a noble. The things I have heard, I will not curse them by voicing them aloud, but it may be a path to respectability for my kin, for you. If there remains any official line open to our name, can you verify he is real, that House Freckled is in good stead. A letter from Myers, unsent. May this report find the proper eyes to affect future tactics. We found an enclave of the spawn, possibly a breeding lair, but we could make no approach. There were far more spawn than anticipated, and I divided the squad to draw the main body of the horde away. I do not expect to survive, but I have made certain that most of my men will see another day. I am torn by this, as my petition will go unheard, and that may curse many more of the Legion than would die here. But I simply cannot abandon the men I have looked in the eye and called brother. Perhaps they will not thank me for this, believing themselves already dead. But where there is life, there is hope. I will not be the last to see their worth. From a recovered Legion of the Dead field report by Lord Jurius Freckled. Casualty. Jurius Freckled, Lieutenant. Found dead with his squad. The corpse was left untouched, suggesting the Darkspawn feared his spirit even in death. His ferocity defending his men was corroborated by survivors before they succumbed to corruption. It is rare for a soldier's actual death to exceed the honours given at his enlistment, but Freckled was an odd one, an agitator. His eccentric promises were disruptive, and I fear his death may demoralise more of the Legion than actually heard his fantasies firsthand. He was committed to the stone with his insignia, as honourable a burial as we can manage with the spawn at our heels, but officially he has formed a second front. Better his foolish hopes are diluted by time than killed outright. From a bi-weekly casualty report by Sergeant Unger. By virtue of honoured ancestry and great personal sacrifice on the part of its last descendant, the joining of House Freckled and the Legion of the Dead is recognised as worthy of investigation by the memories. If the lineage proves intact and sufficient, relations of the Legion of the Dead may be acknowledged as minor nobility, albeit with restrictions. This minor house will now undergo the generational process of admittance to the memories. May honour come to its descendants, as recorded by the memories. That is fantastic. The Legion of the Dead do so much for Orzammar, and really I can't think of any better way to honour them than by making them minor nobility. Now then, win 2 magic, 1 willpower. There we go. And expert combat training. There we go. And what am I thinking? Again, I'm thinking just more attacks would be good. Let's go lightning. There we go. And here's the exit. Yeah, we can head back to Orzammar. I do like Shayle's companion quest. When I play through Inquisition as a dwarf, I always name my Inquisitor Shayle. It's spelled Shayle. Because in, I don't know if you realise this, but if you're playing a Dwarven Inquisitor, you are Inquisitor Kadash. You are potentially Shayle's however many great-grandchild, great niece or nephew, great cousin, whatever. But there is, potential relations there, and in the Descent, you can ask, oh god, what's she called, Valta? You can ask Valta why House Kadash was exiled, and she basically says that House Kadash was always, I'll wait here, that House Kadash was always a crime family, and that what pissed the Assembly off was their methods of trying to find information about a specific war golem. So 300 years later, the remaining members of House Kadash still remember Shayle. They still want to know what happened to our beloved ancestor. We're gonna get answers whether you like it or not. And so I headcanon that Shayle is actually a very common inherited name in House Kadash, and that's why I always name my dwarven inquisitors Shayle.
Did you speak often with Kanan?
You're asking me if I have a relationship with my brother, aren't you?
Yes. I wonder what he thought of you.
I don't think he cared much about my existence. I didn't mean anything to him. Anyway, to answer your original question, no. We never spoke. Well, maybe once. Marek and Kaylin had come to Redcliffe to visit the Arl. I was very young then, we were introduced. I believe I said, "Greetings, Your Highness." He said, "Ooh, swords," and ran off to the armory. So, yes, that was the extent of our relationship. We drifted apart after that. Very sad.
Very sad indeed, Alistair. Now, hopefully that Nug Wrangler has found a Nug by this point. Let's see. After that, do I need to return? No. Would that be premium content? Okay. I don't know where Shayle's personal quest is. Would that be on a premium? Okay. Shayle remembers her past. You have reached the base of a vast monument at the center of Kadash Thaig, still standing after all these years. It honors the dwarves who chose to sacrifice themselves to the anvil of the void to become golems. Seeing the monument has triggered some of Shayle's long dormant memories, and she now remembers her origins as a brave dwarven woman. Okay, so we don't need to go back to party camp and talk to Shayle. We do still need to go back to party camp to go and give Liliana her nug. But that's the only thing we'll do. Then we'll be popping right back out. And where will we be going after this? Yep, he's back.
I got him. He's all squirmy, but he's a big fella.
Very well, here's 20 silver. How much do you want for him? Excellent, now off with you. Here's 40 silver. Look after yourself. Yeah, the agreed price was 20 silver, but this is a castless, dwarf. Artin has always felt empathy for the castless. And not only that, but he went out of his way to go further away from the city, potentially putting himself in harm's way to get an even healthy... Oh my god, they have people hands. Oh, I never noticed that before. Oh no, Nug's just got a whole lot less cute to me. But yeah, we're gonna be generous. Here's 40 silver. Look after yourself.
40 silver? Real silver? I could buy something proper with that. A good meal, maybe a real blanket. I knew you'd be good on your word. Nice doing business.
There you go, fella. Yep, item received. Where is it? No, it'll be under gifts, won't it? Cute Nug. The Nug's nose twitches as it stares at the world with clear, inquisitive eyes. It seems to enjoy being stroked. Oh, I was gonna say I do find Nugs cute. I did find Nugs cute until I looked at their hands. Jeez, that ain't right.
Very well.
And yes, we're gonna go back to the banter spot. I'm sorry. I mentioned this before. I am trying to trigger very specific banter between Qwinn and Alistair. Come on, guys. Back to the bridge.
So, you know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
That's right, but I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous?
Should it? I am no apostate. Perhaps you should be directing this question at Morrigan.
She claims not to be afraid of me, or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be dangerous, even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first, no?
Oh, sure. Count on it.
Oh, Qwinn. I really don't... I've said this so many times before, but I really don't know why everyone loves Qwinn so much. Because literally her views are exactly the same as Vivienne's. But the only difference is that Qwinn is kind of, hello dear, would you like a cookie? No, I wouldn't like a cookie, Qwinn. I want you to stop judging me. And another banter point.
The Elder Mage watches me. I'm reminded of a certain former master whose head I crushed, or so I'm told.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shale. I am simply curious about you, that's all.
As my former master would say during his experiments.
Oh, I would do no such thing. I just find the idea of you so fascinating. On the one hand, it seems it would be so sad and so lonely in existence. And on the other, you are so very powerful. No golem I know of has ever had free will as you do. May I ask what you intend to do with it?
Other than exterminating the vermin of the sky?
Yes. Other than that?
I do not know. Crushing heads is fun, for now.
Well, that's something.
Oh my god. Other than exterminating the vermin of the... Oh, Shale, never change. Never change, Shale. I love you. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm trying to figure out where we need to go from here. Head back to camp so that we can give Liliana her gift. And then, let me have a look at my quests. Okay, so Ogren's Old Flame, we'll probably do that on the way back from wherever the Urn of Sacred Ashes is, assuming that that's a route we can take. Like, the Lake Clean Bad. Oh my god, Ogren, why have you done this to me? Lake Callan had. I hate Ogren so much. He confuses me. So yeah, assuming that Lake Callan had is in between wherever the urn is and Redcliffe, we'll stop off there. So we can pin that for a minute. Denerim. There is stuff to do in Denerim. The Mage's Collective. Pretty sure this is all Denerim. Blackstone Irregulars. Yep. Denerim. The Blight. And we're not getting to a King's Confidant just yet. So, yeah. Head back to camp. Give Liliana her nug. Ooh.
From Oswin. The Regent strung them up like foxes.
He didn't.
He did, and he's proud of it too. Says that the other Bannerlord are gonna get the same.
I can't believe that. That's not right.
I do find it interesting that at the beginning of the game, everyone was like, oh, Loghain's a hero, he's amazing, which makes sense. Loghain was a war hero. Everyone's gonna love him. But then by the end of it, well, now that he's controlling a country and people aren't doing what he says and he's kind of losing his patience and he's kind of being really rather shitty, then suddenly everyone's like, oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Oh my god, I can't believe he's done this. Yeah, we're only stopping off in camp for like a minute. Now then, Liliana, you better appreciate this, because I could cook this nug. I could get a nice taste of home with this nug, and instead I am giving it to you. If I can find you. There we go.
Oh, it's one of those subterranean bunny pigs. Oh, look at him. Come here, you.
He's pretty cute. Have fun. Careful, he nips. I can't believe you wanted this dirty animal. Careful, he nips.
He's probably just hungry. Oh, he's snuffling me. Snuffle, snuffle. Thank you so much. You've made my day.
No worries, Liliana. No worries. Where is the nug? I thought the nug appeared here. But it seems the nug does not appear here. Oh. I'm kind of sad about that. I was excited about having a noggin camp. Yeah, we're heading straight back out.
It will be done.
Yes, so we are going to be tracking down the Urn of Sacred Ashes. So the party I think I want to bring,
Yes.
Alistair. Obviously, he is our fellow Grey Warden, and he also cares about our Leman. And then Liliana and Qwinn.
Yes.
Because they are the most chantry-oriented of the group. Yeah, we are gonna head to Denerim. There we go. Assuming we don't get stopped on the way. Looks like the path is clear. We were just able to take the main road and go. Lovely. Okay. Some random woman called Sarah over there. No, that I... Hold up.
And never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I do see that we have Denerim specific quests available. However, I am going to be leaving those be. Just for now. Once I start doing Denerim...
One world, one life, one death.
I'm pausing because these are quite funny.
God, and he is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
Yeah, she keeps bringing food into it. Yeah, so the Denerim specific quest, so Slim Cauldron, I'm gonna leave for when I'm in Denerim and I'm sticking around for a while, but
Magic
right now...
to serve man
oh
and
god.
never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named
Oh no, I've heard this one. But yeah, so the Chanters Board and the Mages Collective, I'll grab those, but like Slim Cauldry, the the guard who's over there, I think Artin's gonna leave for now. Again, it's the fact that we now have an acceptable ally. We have the dwarves. And, Ferelden, for the most part, likes the dwarves. But we still don't really have any surfacer allies that are well respected. We've got the Circle of Magi. Everyone hates the Circle of Magi. We've got the Dalish. Everyone hates the Dalish. Artin really doesn't want to spend any more time than is necessary in Denerim.
Very well.
Back alley justice. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim's back alleys. In these dark times, we must work together against the common threat. Sergeant Kylon has brought disturbing news that should anger all righteous people. In our own alleyways, footpads, muggers, and miscreants lie in wait to profit from the chaos of our times. They infect us like a plague. A reward is available for any information on these lowlives. Sergeant Kylon has also offered a heavy purse for any brave souls that can best these brigands and make Denerim a safe place once again. This humble chanter has added to the reward as well. May the Maker bless all those who heed this call. Yeah, we'll take that. Missing in action. Find Rexel. Recently, our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Maker bless these men and women and have mercy on those who fell defending our children from the Blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served in Tern Loghain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon, he left his home and never returned. This chanter was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coins for anyone who finds this hero. The chant says, "In saving one man, you save us all, for if each of us lends a hand to aid his neighbour, anything is possible, especially now." Faisal's request. Master Faisal of the esteemed Guild of Free Sailors has informed this chanter that while about guild business, he was waylaid by bandits via guile and other... The fuck is that? Chicanery? I have never seen this word before. Admittedly, I have seen this word before because I've played this game, but... Chicanery? Okay. By bandits via guile and other deceptions. He lost many valuables, but in particular an antique sextant was removed forcibly from his person. The sextant is of considerable symbolic value as it belonged to the first guildmaster of the Free Sailors. Faisal described his assailants as masked, of foreign descent, perhaps Tevinter or Free Marches, and unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with this chanter for the return of his sextant. That is all. Loghain's push. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of an imminent conflict. Teyrn Loghain's honoured forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary for brethren near the affected area to respect the honoured Teyrn by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be the stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Loghain himself, and the spiritual rewards will be generous. Brother Nigel. Oh, Brother Nigel. Brother Nigel, you fool.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring ham without provocation to the least of his children are breaded and accursed by the Maker.
Those who bring ham? And the Maker does not bread sinners.
Oh, would you stop correcting me? I know the chant like the back of my hand.
Oh, I could go for a ham sandwich right now. Ah, it does. The Chant of Light is a lot tastier than I remembered it being. Yeah, and we will also check out the Mages Collective bag, but for right now, I am just about out of time. So, until the next episode, let me zoom in, there we go. So, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.